Hi everyone watching, my name is Stefan Alexandru Zernescu and welcome to my mobile game development presentation of EatUp. So I want to start by giving an overview of the project, and then I will go exploring the game and demonstrating that. So the game is actually in two parts, where it has the normal world where the player has to devour everything on the map in order to increase his or her score. Where are different collectibles that will become devourable once the player increases in size, and the player has to compete with AI in getting the most collectibles and also fighting each other. The second part is a boss fight, which is actually imported from a different module, which is the AI. But I thought it was interesting, so there it is. So the player has to damage the boss by getting within 15 units. The more score the player has, he will receive some helpers, which will be spawned at the boss fight, and these will actually be the ones that will damage the boss. The player can collect other helpers while fighting the boss, and the player has to avoid getting hit by the boss, as this will be game over for the player. Couple of frameworks that are included in the project are Cinemachine, Polybrush, Unity Gaming Services, Google Play Games, and the imported AI, ML agents, and the Unity nav mesh. Regarding Google Play Games, there are a couple of features that have been implemented, such as the authentication. When you open up the application, you will be authenticated with Google Play Games. You will need to be logged in on your account in order to do so. And with that comes the safe load system, which is on Google Play Cloud, where it saves the data. There are achievements and leaderboard. The achievement, you will receive an achievement once you sign in for the first time, and the leaderboard, the structure is there, but there's one line of code that needs to be added in the at the end of each game, basically, to be able to update the leaderboard. So Unity Gaming Services, Unity ads have been used to monetize the game, where the player will watch one ad in order to unlock basically a skin in the game, trying to make the player to click on that ad button. And also Unity analytics are used in order to track down the relations of the player with a game. So couple of things that can be seen, like the retention of players and the time spent in game. The game design has to come with intuitive UI and also the leaderboard, the in-game leaderboard, to compare the player with the other agents. Had to be easy to navigate the map and identify enemies, customizables, music and sound effects, and animation for players and enemies. Some future works that can be implemented, and also some fixes for the current version is the possibility to extend it for online play with netcodes. There's some code already written there, but because the project was getting too big, this had to be discarded. In-app purchases also existing but not used due to the fact that basically user rights. So myself, I don't have any models that I can actually put up to sale. There's Google Play leaderboard, also as mentioned, existing but not yet used, and some fixes will have to include adjusting the camera to be closer when fighting the boss, as it's a bit hard to see because of the distance between the player and the camera. Improve the AI, add more collectibles with models, and also add on the UI art. The testing can be done by accessing this link. So if you go to this link, you'll be able to actually see the app, but you will need access, which is granted through an email address. However, the app has been published on Google Play. It's under review at the moment. So I just want to continue with basically the gameplay.